What's up, Hot Rod City residents? If you're not a resident and you're just a guest and you want to be a resident, just go down there and click subscribe button. I am working today in the shop as per usual. This is a table, a vintage table, I should add. This was actually the dining room table I used in my first house. And I bought it from like a thrift store bargain barn kind of thing. So I've had it for 17 years, I guess. Obviously I've upgraded since. This has been floating around my garages. The legs I took off, and I kept the table off to the side, like lean up against the wall. I threw it up on some sawhorses and used it as a workbench. So, it's pretty sturdy. It looks to have gotten wet once or twice down here. What I'm doing is taking everything out from underneath of it. It has the leaf in it, and it's got the pegs for the leaf, so it's not going anywhere. But I've already taken all the other brackets, like for the lineup stuff. And, I'm taking the tracks off of it now. There's a latch I took off, but I'm keeping that for later. The reason being, I don't like this, I refuse to spray glue on the big work table. And of course, everything on this freaking table, aside from the wing nuts, it's all a freaking flathead. I can't find any of my bits for flathead, so I've got a screwdriver. I might keep this. It's because it'd be cool to mount under and like something slide out. You never know. So I'll stick that somewhere and keep it till I'm tired of looking at it, and then I'll throw it away. Alright, due to the fact of having this piece of scrap laying around, that's the size I have decided for the cabinet. So I'm just going to go ahead and build the frame out. I got a bunch of 1x4s sitting out in front of the bay. I dragged it out from the other shop. It's just crap lumber, I call it, because every so often Lowe's goes through and gets all the bent stuff, paints it orange, and they sell it as like a big lot. I pay like 75 bucks for a massive truckload of lumber and just stuck it in the attic of the garage years back and used it for little projects like this. So this is what I've got so far. It's glued and screwed and all that stuff. Bottom has 3/4 inch particle board, I guess that is. It's like cheap subflooring. So, like I said, at some point I plan to enclose it, at least half of it, probably put shelves on the one side and enclose the other half with a cabinet, a couple of doors, put my glues and my gun in, this thing is not as tall as the other 3 that I have currently, mainly because these wheels are 5.5 inches tall, and I think those down there are only like 2.5. So they don't roll very well around here. They used to roll pretty good on the other shop, but I guess because I never rolled them a lot. To hang up, they don't swivel very well either. So my plan is at some point I will upgrade the wheels on them and lower the tops of them just enough to where everything's the same height in the shop. So I gotta go into the other shop and get screws for these. I got all my wheels on. Now I can flip it up. I had already cut a few pieces by accident to fit in this. Like that one fits. So I'm going to pre-drill, and then put some screws in it, and then that way I can just screw straight from the bottom up into the table. So I'm going to get them put in. Alright, with my pieces in, I'm going to use 1.25 inches. 1.5 would be nice, but beggars can't be choosers. I don't think. Apparently, it's easier just to put it up here in pieces. All I did was cut another 1x4 for the center, screwed it on both ends, and then put some pre-drilled my mounting holes, 3 of them for that center piece, and then I screwed it up from the bottom with 3 1.25 inches. So when the glue dries, it'll be really, really sturdy. Some glue on this. I'm also going to put glue on the top and dab some on these pegs. I don't ever want this thing going anywhere. I love that Gorilla Glue, but I hate it as well because every time I use it, I get it all over on my hands. But thanks for sticking around. Go down there, subscribe and like. See how my business is going to progress, I guess. We'll see. Once I'm laid off in June. So I'm getting ready to go over here and edit some more videos. I know I'm behind. It was actually mentioned to one of my newer clients. He said in my last video I didn't even have a beard. So I better get moving. So I'll cut up some of these smaller pieces and throw them in the wood stove. But other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Cleaned up, started to get organized. So, later.